Shortly after the collapse of the Rashidun Caliphate and the rise of the Umayyad dynasty, Abdullah Ibn Al Zubayr revolted against the Umayyads and established his own caliphate, which lasted 9 years. Abdullah Ibn Al Zubayr was a powerful and respected military general and was the grandson of the first caliph known as Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. During the lifetime of the Prophet, peace be upon him, Abdullah ibn al Zubayr participated in the Battle of Yarmouk against the Byzantine Empire in Syria. During the era of the Rashidun Caliphate, Abdullah ibn al Zubayr became a high-ranking general and defeated the Byzantine army in North Africa, and he personally killed the Byzantine governor of North Africa. After the collapse of the Rashidun Caliphate, Abdullah ibn al Zubayr refused to recognize the rule of the Umayyads, and he refused to pledge allegiance to the Umayyad Caliph Yazid, as he was not elected by the people. Shortly after the killing of the grandson of the Prophet, known as Imam Hussein, at the hands of the Umayyads, Abdullah ibn al Zubayr declared a rebellion against the Umayyads in the holy city of Makkah. Abdullah ibn al Zubayr delivered a powerful speech at the Grand Mosque of Makkah and attacked the Umayyad Caliph Yazid. The people of the holy cities of Makkah and Medina pledged allegiance to Abdullah ibn al Zubayr as their caliph. As a result, the Umayyad Caliph Yazid sent a large army from Syria to Hijaz in order to try and crush the rebellion. However, Abdullah ibn al Zubayr assembled a massive army and fought the Umayyads. The revolution of Abdullah ibn al Zubayr was supported by many influential figures. Many poets, scholars, and preachers pledged allegiance to Abdullah ibn al Zubayr. Poets such as Al-Farazdaq, Abdullah ibn Mut'i, and Abbas ibn Sahal, and scholars such as Dahaq ibn Qais and Nu'man ibn al-Bashir called on their followers to support the revolution of Abdullah ibn al Zubayr. Abdullah ibn al Zubayr also gained the support of Arab tribes such as Banu Judham and Banu Tamim, who mobilized their fighters in support of the revolution. Many Persians and Turks who were oppressed by the racist policies of the Umayyads also took part in the revolution of Abdullah ibn al Zubayr. After defeating the Umayyad army, Abdullah ibn al Zubayr established his own state, which extended over the regions of Hijaz, Najd, the Gulf, Yemen, Egypt, and a large part of Persia and the Caucasus. As a result, Al-Zubayr was declared the Caliph of the Muslims in most regions except for Syria and Jordan, which were the strongholds of the Umayyads. After establishing his rule over these regions, Abdullah ibn al Zubayr removed all Umayyad governors and appointed new governors in different regions. He also established a governing council where important decisions were made. Abdullah ibn al Zubayr also created his own currency and minted his own coins. He also returned property which had been stolen from the people by the Umayyads and focused on tackling poverty. For example, he gave away thousands of dirhams to the poor and gave houses to orphans and freed slaves. Besides having a strong economy, the Caliphate of Abdullah ibn al Zubayr also had a strong justice system, which was based on Islamic law. Al-Zubayr was strict in enforcing the law and once imprisoned his own brother for corruption. Abdullah ibn al Zubayr was also highly responsive to any complaints from the people and replaced any governor that did not perform his duties properly. For example, in the province of Yemen, Al-Zubayr appointed a new governor every year. The caliphate of Abdullah ibn Al Zubayr lasted for 9 years. However, the Umayyads eventually began spreading propaganda against him from their base in Damascus, and they supported extremist groups such as the Khawarij and the extremist Shias, who launched rebellions against Abdullah ibn Al Zubayr and reduced the size of his state. The Umayyads eventually crushed the caliphate of Abdullah ibn Al Zubayr with the help of the ruthless general known as Hajjaj bin Yusuf, who bombarded the holy city of Makkah with catapults and besieged the city until Al Zubayr was defeated. Al Zubayr fought the Umayyads until his last breath and was killed in the year 692. After being killed, Abdullah ibn Al Zubayr was crucified in the holy city of Makkah. After the martyrdom of Abdullah ibn Al Zubayr, his state collapsed and the Umayyads established full control over the Muslim world.